Guys, welcome back. Now, I know I haven't done these weekly updates in a minute, but we got a lot to unpack. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below if you want to see some more of this. So, these weekly gaming fixes, I usually talk about news updates, game announcements, game releases, anything gaming in the community that's happened over the past week. And we got a lot to talk about that happened over the past week and a half. So, three big things I want to get out the way. We got the video game awards. We got the results. We got the winners. We got the biggest news. GTA 6 trailer dropped, and also, I just want to talk about these new upcoming games that are coming out. So yeah, that's gonna be the main focus for this week's. So I want to get the biggest thing knocked out the way right now. GTA 6. Pretty much the whole world has seen this trailer. This when it dropped, Rockstar's Twitter account and YouTube was popping off. They was on fire that day. You might as well have just they broke the internet. They set world records. I believe GTA 6 trailer number one had 98 million views in the first 24 hours, and it's still getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, when this trailer dropped, bruh. So apparently, somebody had leaked the trailer. Well, somebody had leaked info, and Rockstar decided to put out the trailer a day before. So I was at work. I was on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, GTA 6 trailer. This can't be real," because I thought it was coming out the next day. It came out that day, so I had to rush back home, do a whole reaction video to it, and now we here. But we are back in Vice City. It is a modern day 2025 Vice City. Now, this map is going to be way bigger than San Andreas than in GTA 5, where you had San Andreas, Los Santos, you had Blaine County, but it's going to be in the quote unquote Florida state. So it's not just going to be within Vice City, it's going to be the whole state. And this map is going to be bigger than ever. You get little bits of everything what they gave us in the trailer, and I know there's plenty more to see, but yeah, I believe the state is called Leonidas. That's what the state is called. Yeah, like I said, they gave us a lot of stuff in this trailer. We got two protagonists. We got Lucia, she's the female protagonist, and we got Jason, he's the male protagonist. So we will be able to switch off in between games, just how like in Spider-Man 2 did, and like GTA 5 did. But I don't know how this game is gonna go about doing that. So in the trailer, it looked like Lucia, she was like the number one main character, and Jason was kind of like off to the side, and you can just switch off to him when need be. But I feel like Lucia is gonna be the main protagonist, and she's gonna be the first female protagonist. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't count. Well, technically you can, but I know in GTA 1 and 2, you had like options you could choose from, like a male or a female character. But this is the first time a female character has been done with an actual background story. And I already know this game is going to be immaculate with the storyline. This game looks so real, it's scary. Like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, how this Unreal Engine is beyond me at this point. Like, I could not believe how beautiful these landscapes are. They captured Florida so perfect. They captured Miami, neon lights for days, sports cars. You got the Miami, you got the strip, you got the hotels, you got the from rags to riches, you got the hood dudes, You got the hillbilly rednecks in the countryside. You got the gators. You got the box Chevys. You got the strip club culture that's gonna be there. You got BBLs with the female characters. You got the beach with with different body shapes. I love how in GTA 6 it actually it's a portrait of a actual like female woman. In kind of sort of like in GTA 5, they all kind of had the same faces in a way. But you can definitely tell with this game, they paid attention to the body and the physicalities and all that. So this game is going to be coming out in 2025, hopefully early 2025. But if it's in the middle of that year, I'm okay with it. Rockstar, I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook. Yeah, I'm not. We waited this long. We can wait a little bit longer. People are upset that this coming out in 2025. I already knew it was gonna come out in the next 2 years. Like, I'm not surprised. They did this with Red Dead Redemption and they did this with GTA 5. They gave us a trailer. We let them cook. Came out the next 2 years. So I already know when this game drops, it's gonna be a holiday. This is probably gonna be, like I said in my reaction video, this is gonna be the highest selling game of all time, and I stand on that. So yeah, I'm excited for this game to come out. I'm not gonna give my whole breakdown of certain details, but you can go and look at my reaction video, and I break it down when I watch it. But yeah, like the landscape, the animals, the people, and the characters. What I'm most excited about seeing in this game is just the culture of Florida. Every time Rockstar has put out a game, it gives you that, wherever you at, it gives you that culture feel. Like if you in San Andreas, if you in GTA 5, you're gonna be in California. If you in Liberty City, that's that New York feel. If you in Vice City, that's that Miami feel. It's in the 80s. San Andreas was in the 90s. Liberty City was in the 2000s. Like, you can definitely tell they have caught up with the times. Social media is involved now. Now, GTA 5 did play with it a little bit, but this is gonna be bigger than ever when this game comes out now. It's gonna focus on that. So yeah, Rockstar has definitely caught up with the times, and who knows? 2025, we might get something. They might add in some more stuff. So yeah, I just want to be wrapped in that Florida culture. With every place is not the same. You don't get a specific city. You get the countryside. You get the city. You get Miami or Vice. You get the social media influencers. You get the hood dudes. You get the Florida man. You get the dirt bikes. You get the box Chevys, like I said. Yeah, it's gonna be incredible. So I am looking forward in the next. Well, this year's almost up. So I would say we got a year and a half when this game comes out. So I am excited for that, and I know y'all are. And yeah, we're gonna be ready. All right, so the Game Awards of 2023. It aired on Thursday at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Spider-Man was disrespected. So disrespectful. They didn't win anything. And also, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, they swept. I was surprised at how well Alan Wake did. This game came out in October, a week after Spider-Man came out, to be clear. But Good for them. I need to play those two games. Baldur's Gate 3, from what I'm hearing, is going to change my life. I will give everything a chance. I'm not really used to turn-based RPGs like that, but like I said, this game swept the awards, like 80% of it, and now I have to play it. I have to play Alan Wake 2 now. Now I've been meaning to play Alan Wake 2. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. But yeah, this gives me more of a reason to get the game now. But I'm going to talk about the winners. I'm not going to go through all of the categories, but just the main ones. And yeah. So I sat down and I sat through 3.5 hours. I watched the whole thing on my. I was on live. I was streaming it on Twitch. But yeah, let's go through these winners. Let's see. Okay, so best action adventure game, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I'm not mad at this this winner, and which is surprising because I thought Zelda was gonna get just more than one, which is surprising to me, but they won something and they won a good one too. So I voted for Spider-Man for this one. Best action game, Armored Core 6, Fires of the Rubicon. Now this game, from what I've seen, I haven't played it, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, I voted for this to be best action game because the stuff that you do in this game, it's like you're a Gundam and you're moving. It's a lot of stuff going on one screen alone. So we got best narrative goes to Alan Wake 2. Best studio game direction goes to Alan Wake 2. Best art direction goes to Alan Wake 2. Best multiplayer game goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Now for multiplayer, I believe Apex or Fortnite was on this list. I picked Fortnite because of just how big that game is. But hey, Baldur's Gate won it. Best role-playing game, Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I knew this was gonna get that. I voted for that. So I'm not surprised. Best anticipated game. Now I voted for Tekken because I'm the rollout for that game has been so well done. But Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is getting that. When that game drops, it's gonna go crazy. I need to go back and finish Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I need to play the DLC. But I believe this comes out early next year. So for best adaptation, this goes to Last of Us. This was an easy answer for me. I voted for The Last of Us. This show is gonna be winning some Emmys for sure. This show was the best out of all the competitors. I know that the Mario movie was up there. I know how big of a movie that was when it dropped, but even still, the best adaptation went to The Last of Us. The characters, the story, some of the scenes went beat for beat, scene for scene, and it was like I was watching a whole new thing, even when I beat the game several times. Now, this is what got me. This is what surprised me the most. Best ongoing game goes to Cyberpunk 2077. Bro, I was shook. I was not expecting Cyberpunk to win best ongoing game. This game beat out Fortnite. I voted for Fortnite, and I love Cyberpunk. I'm a Cyberpunk fan, but I knew how big of a game that Fortnite was, and just that everybody's playing it, and I voted for that. And I know how big of a multiplayer that is within that community. But to see Cyberpunk and beat out Fortnite, Apex, I think it was Valorant up there, bro. Hey, Cyberpunk fans, stand up, rejoice, celebrate. Y'all won something. I keep telling people, ever since they came out with the 2.0 version, this has been a completely different game. Go back if you have not played Cyberpunk. I highly recommend you go back. Please go back and play this game. Now we all know this had a shit release, but we here now, and it got ongoing game award for a reason. Especially with the DLC, it's like a 20, 30 plus hour DLC. I played the game, I loved it, and I would definitely play it again. Yeah, it has improved so much compared to now, back to the beginning. A whole new layout. This game runs so smooth, and they added new mechanics, new gunplay, new fighting mechanics, new skill tree. The story is still the same, but with that DLC, you get more added on story. Idris Elba is in there. Like, come on, bro. Like, get back on this game if you were on the fence in the beginning. Get back on this game. It's not even it. Yeah, it's a completely different game from when it came out in 2020. So I respect it. I'm not mad at it. I'm actually glad that this won. So Cyberpunk is showing some. Yeah, good for them. Good for me. So player's voice. So I believe most of the players had some take on this award, or the general public. I mean, so Baldur's Gate 3 won this. I did not know this community was that huge. Larian Studios, shout out to y'all, because y'all are killing it right now. And last but not least, Game of the Year goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Now, a lot of people were wanting Spider-Man to win. A lot of people were wanting Zelda to win. But realistically, we kind of knew that Baldur's Gate was going to get it. This game has been getting 5 out of 5s, 10 out of 10s, hundreds out of hundreds. Damn near perfect. Not even damn near perfect. It's just perfect. So I'm not surprised that it won Game of the Year. I just hate that Spider-Man did not get any awards. Like, it didn't get anything. I believe Baldur's Gate won Best Voice Actor as well. Forgive me for I forget the name. But I voted for Yuri Lowenthal. He's the dude that plays Spider-Man. I wanted him to win, but it was some heavy competition in that category, so I'm not mad at it. But like I said, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, those two games, yeah, those are the standouts of 2023 as far as gaming goes. And I have not played those yet, which I feel very disappointed. But we're not going to get a year like this in a very long time. Scratch that. We're not going to get a year like this in the next 2 years, because 2025 is going to be stacked as well. But yeah, 2023, this was a very special year for gaming. And yeah, that whole, I would say for the past 4 years in gaming, we have been on the come up, because that whole PS4, Xbox One, we had some good ones come out, but it just wasn't hitting like it was that PS3, Xbox 360 wave. But now that we back, yeah, all the way up until 2020, 2018, up until now, we have been killing it. These games, and especially for this year, yeah, this has been a special year. So, hey, shout out to the Game Awards. Shout out to Jeff Keighley, and yeah, shout out to Baldur's Gate too. Jesus, hey, y'all did great. Good job. Okay, so During the Game Awards, we also got some big announcements uh, for upcoming year of 2024 and 2025. So we're gonna start off with some stuff that's coming out like within the next week. We got God of War DLC. We got God of War Valhalla coming out next week, December 12th, I believe. Free DLC. I was not expecting this. Shout out to Kratos. Shout out to God of War. Best believe I got God of War saved in my hard drive. I gotta go re-upload that into my PS5, and we gotta get back in our God of War bag. Like, I don't know how long this DLC is gonna be, but in the trailer, I feel like now since Atreus is grown up, he's doing his own thing. Kratos still has to figure some stuff out internally, and he's going to Valhalla. We might see some new enemies, which we did. Well, old enemies. We're gonna. I don't know how the story is gonna go. But yeah, we still got our same weapons. We got the spear, the axe, and the blades of chaos. And anything with Kratos, I'm gonna buy it. And plus, they giving us free DLC because they made so much money off the release last year. They say, here you go. You don't even gotta pay us. We'll just give it to you for free. So I am happy about that. No complaints from me. I will be playing that, and that it will be on the channel the very next day. So moving on. This was something that I was not expecting at all from this company alone. We got a Blade game coming out. Let that sink in. By Bethesda. What? Now, Insomniac, y'all have done Spider-Man justice. Y'all have killed it with Spider-Man. And y'all are making Wolverine 2 in 2025. Bethesda, y'all better do right by Blade. I know y'all's company has been ups, downs, in betweens, but y'all gotta make it right with Blade. Like, it has that. If y'all have seen the show Arcane, it has that Arcane type of animation style, but you already know with Blade, this has to be in for mature game. It's gonna be a lot of blood, a lot of sword play, a lot of violence, and I feel like in the trailer that we saw, this is kind of like a young Blade. Like, he's in the game, but he ain't like the Wesley Snipes Blade to where he's like, oh, I'm a vet. But I feel like he's not new, but he's not a vet either. So hey, we gonna see. Yeah, I was not expecting a gaming company like Bethesda to make a Marvel game, let alone a Blade game. So best of luck to y'all. Please do not mess this up, because Blade is a beloved Marvel character. You can't mess that up. You can't. So next on, we got Hellblade 2. Now we have heard talks about this game coming out, but we actually got gameplay, and we got like a full-length trailer. They even gave us a orchestral performance. This game looks fire, bro. This game looks like a movie. Like, I thought certain cutscenes, I thought it was a certain cutscene. No, that's the actual gameplay. That's how scary that is. Like, I'm definitely gonna get it. And what's funny is Hellblade 1 was my very first playthrough on my channel. I'm gonna have to finish it eventually, since this is coming out next year. But yeah, those cutscenes, and I couldn't even tell the difference between the two, because they merge so well. And it's like, you think the gameplay is the cutscene, but no, it's not. It's not. So we got Final Fantasy 16 DLC coming up. That's gonna be coming early next year, and I think we have 2 DLC packages. The The first one is coming early this next year, and then a few months ahead we got some more DLC. So if y'all have played Final Fantasy 16, y'all know how the ending went. So I don't know if this is gonna be in between the main game or what. I don't know how the story is gonna go, but the DLC that they showed us is set in a whole new, looks like a whole new world, whole new enemies. The story is gonna be crazy. Whole new characters. I love it. Give me all of that. All right, moving on to the next one. All my Dragon Ball fans, rejoice and celebrate. It is our time. We are done with Dragon Ball Fighters. That game has carried us for the past 5 years. So we are done with that now. We are moving on. I'm not even talking about Dragon Ball Breakers either. Get that game out of here. But we have Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4. Tenkaichi 4, but it's mainly gonna be called Dragon Ball Spark Zero. This game is a modern version of Tenkaichi. Like they say, it's a continuation of Tenkaichi, but you have all the updated characters with Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. Now, they better have all the characters like they did in Tenkaichi 3. I hope they do that, please. But you can tell they definitely, from what I heard from Bandai, this game has been in the works for the past 5 years. So let them cook. I don't know if I saw a release date for Dragon Ball Spark Zero, but I know it's coming out within the next year. So, which was another surprise to me. Hideo Kojima came out of nowhere on the stage. Also, along with Jordan Peele, the dude who got Get Out, Us, the recent one I forgot with Keke Palmer and the other guy, but yeah, him and Hideo Kojima are collaborating to make some type of horror type game. I'm here for it. Give me all of that. If it's got Hideo Kojima in it, I'm here. It's called OD. Now, it's got the cast is stacked. They got some top tier actors in this game. But I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know what the story is going to be about. They just gave us characters that were talking, and that was it. So, but anything with Hideo Kojima and Jordan Peele, they must be cooking up something fierce. So, I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know when this is coming out, but I'm here for it. So now we got Jurassic Park Survival. This is interesting. I love Jurassic Park. When I was a kid, I was actually scared of the movie, but it's very iconic. It's a first-person game, so this has some. I don't know. It may have some horror type elements to it with the dinosaurs. I don't know if you gotta have weapons, if you gotta hide like in the Alien game, Alien Isolation. I don't know, but that game looks really interesting, and I'll be down to play that. Yeah. On to the next one, Black Myth Wukong. So we actually got a release date for Black Myth Wukong. It's coming out August 24th. I don't know if August 24th, but it's coming out August 2024. I don't know the exact date, but we've seen the gameplay trailer. We've seen trailers for this game. I'm definitely getting it. Now I'm scared that I hope it's not one of those Elden Ring, one of those Dark Soul games. If it's a game where it's beatable for me, I'm gonna play it. But if it's like anything within Elden Ring, Dark Souls range of difficulty, bro, I don't know. I'm gonna get it. What am I talking about? I'm gonna still get it, but because the game looks so beautiful, and I don't know, something about this game sets everything else apart from the others. But yeah, I am ready for the Monkey King. Last but not least, Suicide Squad. Now, the trailer that they gave us at the award show was actually pretty fire as far as the story goes. The story looks pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you, but that gameplay though, I don't know how I feel about swinging from cities, from building to building, carrying guns and shooting. It's like Fortnite, but I don't know how to feel about it. But I know the story is gonna be pretty good. And from what we saw, we were fighting Flash, we were fighting Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern came in there, Superman popped up. So who knows? Me personally, I'm gonna wait till it comes out so I can get some more reviews on it, and then hopefully, I don't know, it might grow on me. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I have for as far as news goes for the past week. A lot of big stuff happened. A lot of big game releases, big announcements. And yeah, we had to talk about the winner. We had to talk about GTA. We had to talk about these upcoming games that are coming out. And yeah, so if you like my video, give a like, subscribe, share and comment what are you looking forward to the most in 2024, 2025. And yeah, I will see y'all on the next video. Right now I am playing Mass Effect 2 on Twitch. I'll be streaming that, and then it'll be on YouTube the very next day. So if you don't catch the stream, you will catch it on YouTube. Story is fire, game is fire, but I'll leave out to it. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.